Hello everyone and welcome back to your piano lesson. If you are here for the first time, I am Gianluca Fronda, your virtual piano teacher. If you want to discover interesting facts about me, you can watch the introduction video of this channel. I'm leaving the link in the description of this video, where you will find also the link for my artistic channel, Gianluca Fronda, pianist and composer, if you're interested in original music and covers. Talking about this channel, don't forget to subscribe and let me know about yourself by commenting. Tell me when you have started, if you're finding my channel interesting and you're improving your skills also thanks to my videos. And don't forget also to share with your friends if there is anybody interested in piano music, anybody that you know. So now time to go to our lesson. Today is time for me to play Intercity Stomp, the C3 piece on page 12 of the grade 2 piano exam pieces ABRSM from the 2021 and 2022, obviously. Is a piece that is really pretty much chosen. I consider it quite, easy, interesting to play, enjoyable. There is only one small problem, it is this 3/4 bar in the second line. Sometimes, quite often I notice that the student completely forget even if I repeat every single lesson, but after a few, times, they get it. You have to mind the start of the right hand that is in bass clef, so right hand and left hand both reading in bass clef, but at some point here, after the 3/4 bar, the right hand goes finally in treble clef, and you keep the treble clef up to the end. On top of it, we have to mention the articulation that is up to the end of the piece staccato. In the left, in the right, indeed there is the Italian expression sempre staccato, that means always staccato up to the end. You have to really mind this bar and this bar, where the rhythm being, we should say syncopated, even though it's not exactly, it's not a syncopation, but there is this alternation between left and right. You have to really mind it, and the only way to master these bars is the one of studying slowly first, and then raise step by step using the metronome. Let me play first of all at 144, then obviously according to the suggestion of ABRSM I will try to play at 132, and then even slower to let you check every single detail. Let's first of all hear the 144. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. The fingering is quite simple. The left hand is using only 1 for the G and 3 for the E flat. I will explain a few things related to the staccato and the way you might play staccato with, a bit better. But let's play first. This is Intercity Stomp played at about 144. I was mentioning the staccato and the way to play staccato, the way you can use. There are in general 3 main staccato. We consider in classical music the finger staccato, the wrist staccato and the forearm staccato. I started from the last one, it usually is maybe the most complicated one. Indeed, I wouldn't suggest you to use the finger staccato. That is a staccato that is used in very, very quick passages. Obviously, maybe the one that I was using for the right hand, for the quavers, was a kind of finger staccato, but I'm not sure you will be able to play at 144. Anyways, finger staccato would mean more no action of the wrist and of the forearm. So, but I don't think that you will be using these. I would suggest you much more a wrist staccato for the right, and for the left hand a fusion of wrist staccato and forearm staccato. What does it mean, forearm staccato? Forearm staccato obviously would require big action of the forearm, where the articulation is around the elbow, and you consider the whole block, forearm, wrist and hand, like a big, huge and long finger. Wrist staccato means that the articulation has to be around the wrist. Now let's try to analyze 1 second at 144 which one could be the best way to play the left hand. You see, there is a fusion of wrist staccato and forearm staccato. So try to find your own way, but anyways play well staccato, well detached up to the end, to keep the character of the piece that is required. Now let's go to 132. That is definitely much more comfortable for you. Ta 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 ta, and indeed will be easier the wrist staccato on the right. Indeed, I suggest you to count constantly in your mind, because it's very risky skipping the counting. Until it doesn't become yours, the piece, you definitely need to count. And now, last time, at, for example, let's go maybe to 72. I do exactly half of 144. Just to let you check every single move. And I will be playing with a metronome now, yeah? Obviously, you should definitely start from a very slow speed. I'm going backwards to where you should start. You might even start from something less than 72. So, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. And voila. It's obvious, you might say, but you, Gianluca, you didn't use at all any wrist staccato or forearm staccato or finger staccato. It was a simple, yes, a kind of finger staccato, but because it's very slow. If you want to apply from very slow, for example, on the left, a kind of fusion of wrist staccato and forearm staccato, this is the action, yeah? And I didn't consider it really needed. And on the right, you can do this. So again, let me show you at 72, just few bars. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and this is the way, yeah? But I keep saying, in slow motion in my case it wasn't really needed. So if you have any extra question, don't hesitate to comment to let me know, and it will be a pleasure replying. I don't think that there is anything really anything else that should be mentioned, but I keep saying that it's really mandatory, the counting. So keep counting in your mind, just to avoid any problem, to avoid to miss some count, to change the rhythmical structure of the piece, and to squeeze some of the bars. Anyways, I hope it's enough for you. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have never done until today, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.